USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So USC's offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Going to swing it on second down. They're working that left side. Fighting off the defender. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here now. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So the Oregon Ducks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They got an incredibly efficient attacking this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching him as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Turning it on! Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the bounce. Touchdown, Oregon! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Dickey. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Just plowing ahead. Touchdown Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Offense in a split backfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell they're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
This time he's got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab deep. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. There's the pressure. Looking for the end zone. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On the ground, it's Banks. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate. mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the...
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. There he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, the ground game. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the air on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. Yeah. Stop, but not before. Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Carney. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? Snagged out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Trojans. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phyllis, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, that's one of those as a quarterback. You're out on the perimeter of the field. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. You think you can fit it in there, but, man, you've got a lot of speed. Next time you're in that position, you might just decide to take off because you might just go score.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Just keep slinging it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Now after the misfire, it leaves them with third and goal from the 3. Trying to pound it in. He's going for the goal line. Touch! Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Carney. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. And the returner will be dragged down.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Buys a little extra time. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds a man on the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll park it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball. He goes at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Ducks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the 1st down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the Blues.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. The offense set for a 1st down play. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got him downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He caught it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And he takes it in for a score. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency.
And I like the aggressive, because I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the 1st half's winding down.
Now he's going to break the pocket. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Steps away to find some room. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now,
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
you know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the this Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Find some fresh air. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he not able to get it done.
Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you put them to football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with him to force the fumble.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The inside handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's McKinney. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Great place to start for this offense. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time. You get to that first down marker. They'll operate out of split backs. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is...
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
It's complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Quick completion on the out. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The offense changing the play. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Duck! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds us back in the middle. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Safe completion on the screen. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocked? Really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've been giving up sack after sack after sack in this game.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He'll run it again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oregon! And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
And the Trojans will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Stands in and takes the hit. And he's got it in the end zone for a after